This HackerRank challenge is an introduction to sorting algorithms. So they have insertion sorts, quick sorts, and also counting sorts. They have other information to get you familiar with the nature of HackerRank challenges. But in this video, I'm going to jump straight into the sample challenge that they have here. So they say, given a sorted array called R and a number called V, can you print the index location of V in the array? So what this is asking you is, can you find the number V inside the array and print the index of that number? Many of you will find it easy. If you're even a beginner, you might think of writing a for loop and checking element by element if you found the value, and when you find it, then you return the index. But that is not an optimal solution. They give you a key here and they say the array is already sorted. So you know that when you see this, you can use binary search. So here you can look at my solution on the right, and this here is the function. It's called intro tutorial. It has the parameter v for the number that we need to find, and it has a vector called r, which is the container or the collection in which we have to find the value v. I'm not going to dive too deep into how binary search works because this is just an introductory video. So I'm going to go through the logic quickly, and then you guys can ask me questions in the comment section. Or you can also subscribe and keep in touch to be notified once I begin my binary search series. But for now, I have starts and ends. This is for an inclusive range. I'm going to search for my value v. So the start is going to be index 0, and the end is going to be the last index inside the vector. And then I have this variable here called middle. I'm only declaring it. And the reason why I'm not assigning it a value first is because inside this while loop, at every iteration, so long as I have a valid range, I want to find what is the middle index inside my range currently. Once I find the middle here, I want to verify, is the value at the index middle the value that I'm looking for? If it is, then I return it and we are done. If it's not, then I want to find here, is the value that I'm looking for greater than the value at the index middle, or is it lower? So that is what this is taking care of. If the value at the index middle is lower, then I want to shift my starting position to middle plus 1, meaning that at the next iteration, my range is going to be from middle plus 1 all the way to the ends. This is possible because the array is already sorted. Otherwise, if the value that I'm looking for is lower than the value at the index middle, then I want to shift my end to middle minus 1, meaning that at the next iteration, my search range is going to be from start all the way to middle minus 1. And we're going to use that logic over and over again at every iteration until we no longer have a search range. Now, if this while loop terminates, we haven't found the value, so we've not returned any index, then we can return -1. And -1 here means that we've not found the value because that value does not exist inside our vector. So that is the logic here. I'm just going to run this code. We've passed the sample test case, so now I'm submitting it, and we've also passed all the remaining test cases. So that is binary search. If you liked my solution and you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications, and I'll catch you next time.